Yo, what is good everyone? Mills here bringing you some fire content on the Fire Day 18 channel. And in today's video, I want to talk about something that's going to be pretty important in baseball right now. So it's the middle of August, and I'd say it's a little past 3/4 of the season, although I'm not sure. And the wild card races are definitely going to be heating up. So I want to give you all a big update if you haven't been following baseball as much in terms of standings on who is closest in the wild card. So I am not going to be able to edit this in New York since I am in Rockport right now, which is all the way up in Massachusetts. So I'm going to have to stay here. I'm going to definitely get some screenshots, though, midway through the vid of definitely what the wild card's looking like right now. Right now, though, I'm going to discuss it. So, yeah, right now in the AL, that's the first one I'm going to do. We got the Yankees, which is a no-brainer. Their division's too tough for them to be first place. Also, they suck compared to the Red Sox, at least. They're still a good team. It's just like, yeah, it's no surprise that they're first in wild card. But the second wild card spot is going to the Athletics. Now, this one I didn't really see coming from last year since they've always been a team that hasn't been great, even though I know 2014 they did make the wild card. But I think they've been more on the rise recently with all the moves they've been making, like kind of on the trades. So they've been making some pretty good trades, I must admit. I think that's kind of what boosted them up to that wild card spot. So it's going to be New York versus Athletics. If the wild card was today, it would be New York versus the Oakland Athletics. And the people that are still in contention that have an above 500 are Seattle, Tampa Bay, and LA. Those are the three teams that are going to be trying to compete for those wild card spots. With Seattle being 2.5 games back. By the way, I actually got my computer right here. It's kind of to the side. You can't see it, but I'm kind of reading from there. So yeah, we got Seattle 2.5 games back. Got Tampa Bay 10.5 and LA at 10.5. So they're the only three teams above 500 that are really going to contend for this thing. Everyone else is kind of like, eh. Like, I don't even see the Twins making it this year. They made a few trades that kind of like, okay. Like, they traded away Dozier. Eduardo Escobar is now in D-backs. He was actually doing pretty good for them recently. We still got Eddie Rosario, so we're doing fine, but like, I don't see us getting a wild card spot this year. I think we still need some more time. I still think it was a good move we traded Dozier. He was kind of not doing so well, and he's also he's still in his prime, but he's going to be out of his prime in like 2 years, so I thought it was a good move on our part. Everyone else in that division is kind of like, I don't see him having much of a chance. I mean, maybe Toronto, but highly unlikely considering a lot of them are very far back in the wildcard race and how amazing the Yankees and the Athletics are this year. So now that we're done with that AL, I'm going to go to the NL, which is actually a much more interesting story because there's so much going on. This video may as well be called MLB Standings Update, but I'm trying to get this more wildcard oriented. So we got Atlanta in the division lead. They're doing really well this year. I mean, it's been definitely a big story. You got the Cubs leading the Central. No surprise there, really. They're now a good team. And you got Arizona D-backs leading. Not much of a surprise there. They were in the wild card last year. I was definitely not surprised to see that they're going on. I actually think they're going to make the World Series and possibly win. Definitely a possibility, but I'm not sure. But now to actually focus on the wild card, we got Philadelphia in first place. My friend is a big fan of the Philadelphia Phillies, so he's definitely probably really excited right now that they're in this race, probably in first place in the wild card. I don't think I'm going to be seeing them, like, getting off that board anytime soon. I mean, it's possible considering they're the Phillies and it's their first time they've been good in a good amount of years. So I'd say it's definitely possible that they could slump, but you never know, man. They're doing good right now. May as well enjoy it. And then you got Milwaukee Brewers in the second spot. This was another team that I wasn't surprised about being good this year. Glad to see that they got that second wild card spot. They've been making some good moves. They got some good players now on their team. And the pitching isn't great, but it's fine enough to the point where the hitting can kind of support it. But the people that are still in contention for this race, in my opinion, that are still going to be going up until probably September are St. Louis, Colorado, LA Dodgers, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and Washington. Those are all the teams above 500 that I think are still in contention. They're all at least 7.5 games. I mean, ahead of first, like they're like below that number, so they're close to the wild card spot, man. It's a heated race. It could be St. Louis, it could be Colorado, guys. You never know. I mean, LA did just get Machado and Dozier. That's going to easily upgrade their team, even though I know Dozier hasn't been good this year. That's still big moves for them. Now they got a stacked infield. So yeah, Dodgers definitely have some potential in winning. Everyone else is kind of like, okay, yeah, the Mets are very below 500 compared to the other teams. So yeah, the NL wild card's pretty stacked, guys. I must say, the NL wild card's gonna be a heated race this year. We're gonna have to see who gets it. I'm kind of predicting, I think, Milwaukee and St. Louis. Maybe Colorado, though, because, like, I don't know if the Phillies are going to keep going on the stride they are. I may be wrong. If they have an easy schedule ahead, they're definitely making it. If they don't, I just don't see it for them. They might get a second wild card spot. I'm not sure. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to go with, like, I don't know, like Milwaukee. I mean, St. Louis, Philly. It could be LA, Philly. It's honestly up in the air right now. I just wanted to make an update now about the kind of what's the wild card race looking like, what the standings are looking like, and if you guys want me to tell the AL ones, I will too. Cleveland's still in the Central lead. No surprise there. They're the only good team there, other than they're the only good team, and the only way the Twins can make the playoffs is if they even get that first place in the division, and they're still like 12 and a half games back. So they're going to have to get some real hot streak going if they're going to get that wild card spot, and that I do not see, I'm afraid. Houston's also in the division lead. No surprise there. They're the World Series winners last year. They're the best team in baseball. But no surprise there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be all for the video. Hope you all enjoyed this little wild card update I wanted to come up with. I just thought that, yeah, now that the wild card's starting to heat up, you guys would kind of be a little bit interested. So I was like, maybe we should just update about the wild card. That's kind of what it's looking like right now, guys. Screenshots are going to be put up throughout this video. This is kind of like just the whole recording. I'm going to put them up throughout what I'm recording right now. Hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't yet, make sure to leave that like button. Subscribe if you're new to this channel and become a dad today. We're trying to reach 1,000 by end of September, I'd say, because we're still trying to jumpstart this channel again. Hope you all have an amazing day. Peace, everyone.